We are live. What's up, y'all?
What's going on?
Hey, what's up?
Same old, same old. I'm just trying to do some adjusting around here. I hope I don't freeze my camera while I'm doing it.
Look, Toni was trying to switch some shit up last minute. We was having to pass it back to her. Like, who gonna be lead tonight? The producer?
I'm like, freaking chickens.
Look, I need some time. Shoot, I need to study a little bit of something.
I know. Thank you, Chris.
Y'all ain't no good. You know that, right?
You already know I ain't shit. I told you. But look. Hold on. Little special moment. Shout out to my admirer. Yvonne told me that I have an admirer. I don't know who you are, but guess what? I appreciate you for watching, and I hope you continue to watch. So special shouts out to you, especially when I learn who you are. Okay?
I don't even know what to say. Oh my gosh. Well, I am so glad that we are here tonight. We've got a great show lined up for you. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm trying to do too many things at once. But glad to be here to bring you another show here on Hot Topics Talk Radio TV with me, Toni Breedlove, Yvonne Baker, that lovely lady right there, and that handsome guy, Mr. Chris Smith.
Appreciate it, Toni. Look, if she want me to take the lead, I can't do that.
Oh my gosh. Well, tonight we do have a great show lined up. What were you going to say, Yvonne?
No, I was going to say, did you hear me give my little growl?
Oh, yeah, I know. Look, we got two cougars here and one little old kitten.
You got two cougars and a hunter. I don't play no games, girl.
Oh my God.
Don't make me fall out my big girl. Yeah, I'd have got it started already. That's the type of topic it is tonight, too.
I'm not gonna do this with you tonight, Chris. I'm not.
All right.
I think Chris already opened the show.
You think? You think? Oh my gosh. Well, tonight, like I said, we do have a great show lined up for you tonight with everything going on. See, look, people are always already LOLing and LMAOing. With all the seriousness of the government shutdown, we try and keep it light as we can here on Hot Topics Talk Radio, because last night, we did Real World News TV, serious, very serious nature. Really good show, though. Really good show.
Was. Very good.
But we're going to keep it light tonight. Tonight, the topic is...
Ta-da!
The sexual pacifier.
Okay, hey, come on. It's going to get deep tonight.
So for those who are watching in, if you had a chance to read the show topic, you would know that, in the very beginning, when you meet someone, you meet them and the sparks are flying, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. You kind of look, as a woman, I'm going to tell you what I do. I kind of like look at them at all angles, and then I like to watch them walk away.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Then I'm kind of like checking the frontal view. Then I look at his hands and his feet and how he walks. Okay. Then I know what I'm getting.
And what happened after you see me walk away?
Oh, baby.
You heard what it said after you see him walk away.
Okay, so you know how, Chris, in the beginning, how we were, the sexual tension was there and it finally built up, and then we got it.
It's like every night. It's almost like every time you see each other. Can't stop.
Exactly. I can't keep my hands off of you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay, so fast forward.
Right.
Time goes on.
Mm-hmm.
Get off me. Excuse me. Is there something you didn't tell me?
Why is you breathing on me? Shit, didn't we just have sex last night?
my God.
Man.
But, you know, as time does go on, you know, your attraction kind of like dissipates, you know, it goes, it lowers. And to me, it's like, okay, so when it dissipates and it kind of goes away, you're kind of like now having sex out of obligation.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh shit, here he comes.
Here he comes.
Okay,
God
let me just
damn it.
just let him have it.
Look, didn't I give you some last week?
Look. He doing that stupid ass move he always do. I know I got to bend over in a minute. I knew it. Same shit every time. Stop laughing.
Oh my God. You'll make my eyelashes come off.
Look, you watching him walk towards the room. He doing something, acting like he's sexy. You like, this nigga ain't shit. I know what he think he about to give some. When the last time I gave him something? Damn it, it was 4-5 days ago.
Oh my God. So, all right. So at this point, I'm serious. Don't make me laugh like that because it's like, I don't want an eyelash to fall off during the show.
Right.
That'll get somebody something to talk about.
That means you know this to all be too true.
You're right. You're right. I won't even plead the fifth on that one. You are definitely right. Oh my God. So now it's like you are a pacifier, just to get that person off your back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Chris, tell me about a time when you were a pacifier.
Don't get me in trouble now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, okay, so look, and I'm different from most men, because see, you'll hear a lot of people say, like, oh, y'all can have sex anytime. Like, you know, I don't care if we get into an argument. And for me, that's not how, I'm not like that. So I'm more of a mental, like, I'm more mental when it comes to this. So if I'm not fucking with you, I'm not fucking you. And that's just the way it is. Because for me, I have to be in that mood to be able to do that. So it was times where I can honestly say where it's like, you know, she would be wanting it, and I ain't saying she, like, you know, my ex and all that kind of stuff. But what I'm saying is just in the past, you know, there was you gotta lay that out there. The hands gotta go wide. In the past, you know, there were situations where that kind of stuff would happen, and it's like if I wasn't mentally in that stage, it's like, yeah, I might do it, but it's like at the same time, it's just not as good. And I know for most women, and it's hard because men don't understand this. You can want it all day long, but if she doesn't want it, it's just not that good.
It's not going to happen.
Right.
A lot of cases, it just won't happen.
Right. So, so I'm going to leave a little bit of that, my part out of it, and just go into that and say, most of the time when situations like that happens, it's like, it's just not as good. And I would say a lot of the times, and I'm guilty of it as well, a lot of the times the men want sex that like a lot. So they always pushing for it. They always want it. And then the problem is, you're wearing it out. And then the other problem is some of the men don't even get creative with it. So they doing the same shit. Over. Don't switch it up. Don't do no other routines. So that's why I was giving you that whole little skit. Here he come again. Yep. Look how he moved that leg. Yep.
I know. You better watch out for my damn lamp, nigga.
You know what? I just got my damn
Oh my God. Let me take some time to say hello to the folks that are joining us. What's up, Miss Jacqueline Price? How you doing? It's so good to see you. Miss Tasha Renee, how are you? You know, look, Tasha was laughing at the very beginning. She was like, she's probably thinking, these fools. And of course, my sister Stephanie Warren Jenkins, also with FES Protection, one of our sponsors. Hey, sis, look, got her rolling over there. Also. And look, Miss Tasha's still laughing. Okay. Oh my gosh. So Yvonne, tell me when you might have been just the pacifier and not the satisfier.
Huh?
Look, she thinking right now.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. You know what? It's been so long. Shit, I can't remember that far back.
No, hold on. Now, you know a situation popped up in your head the moment she said it.
Exactly. Because she was like, nah, I ain't going to say it.
No, see, my thing is a whole lot different what came through my mind. But I it's been so long, I can't remember. I mean, it's just like Christmas.
Listen here. Whoever your ex is, look, she trying to do you a favor tonight. She ain't
exactly. She ain't putting you out there on blast.
Look, she got a call from her ex earlier this week. He said, now look, you know I care about you, right? Don't discuss. You know I used to try to treat you good. You know that. Come on, bro. Okay. Tell us.
So, Miss Tasha, you cutting up now. She goes, when I asked how she was, she says, I'm great. She said, I'm supposed to be doing homework, and I'm sitting here with tears streaming. See, that's what you get, Tasha. When you come on this show, it's no telling what's going to be said at all. We have no barriers, and we have no filters. Okay?
You're not supposed to.
Absolutely not.
Let's go, Yvonne.
I know. I'm waiting too.
Damn.
You done had you some moments.
Forgot about me.
Come on now. Because she's older than both of us, so I know she's had some experience.
Look, hold on. Look. I didn't say none of that. So hold on. So this is my question, though. What was you really trying to say? Because you said, so she older than us. Are you trying to say she done had more dick?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
So Yvonne, hold on. So let's do this the professional way. So Yvonne, how much dick have you had?
Not enough.
And the answer is not enough. Oh, stay tuned for next week. That's
Oh my God. Okay, so let me ask you this. Has there ever been a time when you thought maybe a man felt that he needed the pacifier? He needed to be your pacifier because you wanted it too much. I switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm still in the same mode.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to talk about this, and we're going to only talk about this once. A lot of the times we do drink before the show. Yvonne probably had a couple sips, and it's okay. It's okay. But we're going to stay professional, Yvonne. We're going to be able to still do it. It's a lot of times I have to tips before I come.
Oh my God.
So don't mind her. She's going to come out as the alcohol starts to sweat out.
Seep in.
It will. It'll start
So Toni, look, Yvonne.
Oh, shit.
We were trying to put you on the spot. So what's up, Toni? When were you a pacifier?
I was a pacifier. Let's see, my last relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm going to tell you, it, like you said, come with the same old move. About to break my lamp because he's trying to put his old ass foot on the other side.
She said he ain't shit. He know he can't get his baby out. Motherfucker almost cramped up. And he almost cramped up the last time.
Exactly. So it's like, yeah, because basically, okay, I'm going to put it this way. So it's like when you really just want to be the pacifier, all you just want to do is just get it over with.
Right.
And I don't know if that's right. I don't know if it's wrong, but that's just the way I look at it. So I lay there and I just make the sounds. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, yeah.
Now you know what the problem was right there, right? See, and I'm finna put you out there right now. See, you done messed up. See, because you just got finished saying he came with his little old moves. So he done came up in the room doing the same old shit. Right? And what did you go wrong by saying? That you just lay there and go, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah.
Because wait a minute, because you gotta but you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it this way. Okay. Because if you've already said no, Or if you've already said no. Yeah, if you've already said no, or, I'm really, really tired, had a rough day, or I'm just not feeling it today. Because we get that way, not just women, but men too. And if you've already said, it's just not for me tonight, and they keep, coming at you, then what do?
You get that thing up. Now, see, the problem is, if he's continuing to keep coming for it, it's probably because throughout the whole relationship he's been doing that, or you just been easily giving it up. So the problem is you done switched up. You're supposed to still be giving it up like it was in day one. But at the same time, as that man, he's supposed to be doing things to make you want to give it up. And at the end of the day,
exactly.
But don't say exactly, because at the end of the day, when you've been together for a long time, sometimes you forget to switch it up. Sometimes you forget, hey, I got to do this, or let me try this. People get lazy. And that's really what it is. You get lazy, you get comfortable, and you forget to do all those certain things. And trust me, I did that at one point. And then I had to catch myself like, damn, I remember I used to be a freak. I remember I used to do all this kind of stuff. I'm doing the same. Come on, girl. Look, I had to really catch myself and say, who am I now? But at the same time, and see, I'll be honest with you, a lot of the time men will never really know that they're doing that because it's a touchy subject for men.
Yeah.
You can tell him, well, I wish you would do that. And it shoots the whole ego down.
Exactly. Not even the ego. What it does is it will make a man think, well, who you been with?
It sometimes does do that.
It does. That you want to change up or you want to try something different.
But what do you think that is, though?
They think that you with somebody else, period.
No. When you questioned and you talked about his second game, you basically just gave him insecure, like you created insecurity inside him, like, well, damn, like, I mean, well, am I as good as her last person? Because one thing we'll never, look, let me just go on and put the shit out there, because all men do this and we try to be slick about it. We'll be like, so, what's the biggest you ever had? And because we curious, we like, look, is my thing the biggest? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know.
And then we lie.
The problem is we act like we want that answer, but we really don't. We really don't.
No, but then why do you ask?
Because we want you to lie. I'm just being honest. Most men are hoping that's just what it is. Now, some men can handle that. Like for me, no big deal for me, because at the end of the day, I'm like this. Oh, you have better? Let me get on my game, because I'm finna show you. That's all I'm saying. But some men, they'll find it intimidating.
So if she tells you that she's had better, that's going to motivate you to really...
I'm gonna be honest with you. If she done tell me she had better, she has no respect for me. Because there's a way to say it, and it ain't like that. I'm gonna need you to look. I'm gonna need you to break it down for me. Like, you know what? That was so good. Sure, you know what I like when you do, even if I didn't do it. Don't say, oh, I've had better. Because then, like I said, you're defeating a man by saying something like that. And some women don't know how to really tell a man certain things, but at the same time, a man doesn't allow a woman to feel comfortable saying those type of things. So she's in a rock and a hard place.
Right. And I'm going to get to Tasha's comment in a minute, but you know what? I have noticed that I don't know if this is true or not. I really don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard women say, yeah, I told him his dick wasn't shit. And I told him he wasn't hitting the way. Yeah, I've heard women say that. And I'm wondering, is that true? Did you really tell this person this? Did you really tell this man and emasculate him sexually like this and send him on with his tail tucked between his legs? That's what how do you do that?
Because she already has control over him. She know he's not going nowhere. If a woman is talking to a man like that, 9 times out of 10, she's got him right where she wants. So she can say what she wants and he gonna keep coming back.
That's ridiculous.
It's weak men out there, but guess what? In that same breath, a man will say that about a woman, and she'll feel insecure. But at the end of the day, he got her right where she wants, because he said it, and she's still sitting there.
But see, if I said something like that, I'm not going back for seconds.
You shouldn't.
Right.
I mean, I will tell a man in a minute if he's inadequate. I'll tell him in a minute.
I like that.
What happened.
Do you? You tell
I
him
like
he's
that.
inadequate?
Inadequate.
Yes.
Hey, I want you
Like,
to look. I'm
Why
gonna be
not
honest with
just
you.
not go back?
Yvonne, I need you to do this for me. The next time you having sex with a man and it ain't shit, I need you to look him dead in the eyes and say, "Your dick is inadequate. I'm so sorry, but we're gonna have to put a pin in this."
I kind of did already.
Did you?
Oh shit.
Oh,
So
you
wait a minute.
What?
What made you get comfortable to say that?
exactly. That is so mean.
No, it's not. It's the truth. I mean, you know what? If I feel if he can't perform, and I'm in there and I'm doing everything that I can
Mm-hmm.
to get things right, and I'm left hanging. Fuck yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on. Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
See, Yvonne,
I mean,
we
you
said
know,
no filters. So I'm gonna need you to stop talking with that filter. What you mean you was left hanging? What he didn't
left
do?
hanging, baby.
What
Left.
he didn't do? What he didn't do? Look,
She
you see
didn't
how
get
ghetto I
What
got?
he
that.
Look,
needed
you see
to
how
do.
ghetto I got though? What he didn't do?
Didn't get down. Didn't get down to his knees and finish the
How did
job.
he leave you hanging, Yvonne?
It's like
I
you
want
know.
to know too now.
It's like that saying. I got mine.
You better get yawn.
You better get yours.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I left my little friend home, so I.
Hey, now that's funny that you actually said that because a lot of men get really uncomfortable with women bringing that kind of stuff into the bedroom.
Do they really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost like they feel like you shouldn't need that. Am I not good enough? Like, and I know some men that will actually really get turned off or will tell a woman they can't have stuff like that.
But you
Yeah.
want him to use it on you.
Right, but at the
What's
same
the-
time, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. As a man, I'm not holding no dildo. I don't even understand that. Now, a little vibrator, yeah, that's cool. A little vibrator, we can do that all day long. But I'm finna be holding this thing and I got my thing? I don't think so. I'm a little confused. Look, this is a homosexuality moment right now. I don't even know what's happening with me as a man at this moment. I can't do it.
And
Oh,
I understand what you're saying too, because it's like he only got one, but now he's got two. He's got a plastic one, and then he's got his. And it's bad if the plastic one is bigger than his.
Oh, shit. Toni, look, now she's coming out. She started coming out. Keep going. She started coming out.
I know. With her inadequate comment about inadequate, come on. Come on, Yvonne. Come on out, girl.
Hey,
Come on out and play.
Spell it. You would have like you spelled it. I would have been spelling it too.
Oh my God. But because when Yvonne was saying that she could just tell somebody that, I would never have the nerve to do that.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. There are a lot of situations that I had to deal with where it was like laziness. And that's why I was messing with you as far as like the laying there. Because don't no man want no corpse.
Of
You
course
can't just be you got to move the hips. You got to do something. You can't lay there.
But you know what?
Tired, then
You tired? Get
I'm
you a
gonna
Red Bull.
I'm putting up Tasha's comment. She said, sometimes you think he'd take the hint, get his ass on somewhere. I say I'm tired. I am tired.
But you know what? I can be tired, but if I'm put in that mood, tiredness just goes out.
Exactly.
Right, but if you're being put in the mood.
Yeah, you got.
Okay, so this person didn't put me in the mood.
That's why it's called foreplay.
There was no for and there was no play. There was no for, no play.
There was no.
But whose fault is that?
His.
No,
No.
No. Let me go on and break it down for you. See,
shit.
Sometimes you gotta take control. So my thing is this: you talking about it wasn't no foreplay, it wasn't none of that. Girl, if you don't grab that man's head and put it down there where it's supposed to be, come on, you better act like you got some control up under here. Or if you don't lay him back and sit right on that face and you be like, yeah, you gonna give me this until I'm done. You better get with it.
Or why don't I get out and take a nap?
You know what?
But I'm being for
Wait a
real
minute.
though. Like I'm being dead serious because
Actually,
a lot of women will talk about that kind of stuff. But I'll tell you something that a lot of women don't pay attention to. Some
What?
of y'all don't even know how to pleasure your own self, but you
Well,
expect
I
a
can
man
do
to know how
that.
to do it to you. If you don't know your body, how's he supposed to know yours? Now, if he a real pro, he gonna understand how to take care of that. But at the end of the day, if you don't know how to take care of yourself, how are you supposed to get off? You should mentally, you should be able to get yourself off. And I'm not saying that he shouldn't put in no work to do that, but I'm just saying you should know how.
Right. Okay. So Tasha says, take control. He's the one who wanted it, not the woman. It's his job to make me want it.
Now, see, that's the problem right there. He's the
Uh-oh.
one who wanted it. Why didn't you want it? Ain't that your man? Aren't you supposed to be
But
making
wait
sure
a
you take care
minute.
of his
Let's
needs?
go back to what I had said. That it was a rough day. I was tired, mentally was not there. And you keep coming at me.
Put it like this. If that's not a consistent type of conversation, because see, you got to talk about the women that actually use these kind of excuses all the time. I'm tired. I had a long day. I'm sleepy. All that kind of stuff. If it's consistent, then that's not gonna fly tonight. Open your mouth.
But the point is that it's
you tired. Open your mouth.
Go ahead, snore. But no, if it's not consistent, if it's not a consistent thing, and you just having an off day, and this person doesn't understand that you've just had a rough day,
right? And a real man should understand that. At the end of the day,
exactly.
A real man should understand that because that's when you're in tune. That's when you're in tune with each other, though. So at the end of the day, I'm going to gauge my woman based off of how her mood is when I come in. See, now the thing is, my conversation is not going to start when I'm ready to have sex. My conversation is going to start just because I care about her and want to see what's going on with her. So my thing is, within that conversation, I'm going to know if it's a good opportunity to or not to.
All right.
But all men don't be thinking like that though. So I'm trying. But we're gonna put that out there like that. We teaching. She doing homework, so she taking notes too.
Okay, so you know what? So now I want to kind of switch it up since we're halfway through the show, right?
Okay.
So as a satisfier, one who wants to satisfy, do you think that some partners say for instance, I'm the satisfier. I want to, be able to satisfy my man. I want him to basically, I'm trying to trying to tire his ass out so he don't want it nowhere else.
Good luck.
So as a satisfier, do you think that the other person would get to a point where they're tired and they don't want to, or you think you're satisfying, but you're basically tiring that person out? Is that an issue with men?
It is at times. I've heard a lot like that. That's the most interesting thing that I have heard a lot of men or women say that the men don't want it as much as the men do. Actually, my cousin. I have a cousin that lives really far. I don't want to say this today because I don't want to put her out there. But anyways, I almost did. That's why. Look, I had to catch myself for a second. But anyways. Even she was telling me like, man, like he be acting up and it's like I be wanting it like all the time and he be acting like he tired and don't want to do anything. And to be honest with you, like I said, it could be the same situation as like the man. You're not really setting up a good situation. You just dishing it out. And to be honest with you, most men will get tired of the same stuff after a while if there's nothing
nothing
special
new
about it. Like if you're not doing anything. And one thing we haven't discussed is like it depends on how long you've been in a relationship too, because sex switches out at every stage of the relationship. So you're constantly having to figure out what does your partner like, or what haven't you done, like, or can we go somewhere else? I'll tell you the best thing, and it's something that I would recommend to everybody. If you're trying to spice it up, find public places. That ain't the biggest turn on. You laughing, but I'm being dead serious.
It is.
At the end of the day, it's different. It brings a different sensation. It brings a different level of anxiety, but thrill, and So my thing is, depending on how long you've been in a relationship, you got to always constantly try to figure that out. And some people can't.
I've never done it in public.
What?
What?
I've done it on an airplane.
That's public.
That's not public if it's at night.
That's
It's
still
on an
public.
airplane.
everybody
Everybody
else
in your
is asleep.
bed.
If everybody else is asleep, it's not public.
No, that is. What you thought I was talking about with people watching?
No.
Look,
No, like
Yvonne,
out
she a
in the
bigger freak
open,
than we
that's
knew.
public. Out in the open, that's
No,
public.
I'm just talking about like you could
Away
be
from
you could
home.
be at a clothing store with your man trying on something. You be like, hey, come on in here, let me get a little bit of that, and you do it like that, or you can be
Oh,
at a
I could
restaurant.
never have the nerve to do that.
Hey, I'm just saying, if there are new things that you would love to introduce into your life, those are things that you should try to do, just to spark it up a little bit. You'd be
See?
amazed at how that rekindles the whole relationship.
So my cousin Denise in the Bay Area, she says, ain't nobody trying to go to jail messing with public places.
I'm tell you like this. Hey, if the D that good, shit, you ain't gonna be thinking about no jail in that moment.
You really don't.
Look, hold on, look, she coming out, Toni. She said, oh, so down. Yvonne, I think you even rolled your hips when I said that.
I sure did. Let me show my neck. I sure did.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So let's see.
It's so
Thank you,
true.
Jacqueline.
Yes, but Stephanie, I didn't think that was a public place. She said, yeah, but you did it on a plane. Yeah, but I didn't consider that like out public.
That's
because
you a freak.
Public.
And
People around you.
they were
Anywhere outside your home is public.
They
And I
were
know a place
asleep.
outside a home is public.
Well, just call it the Mile High Club. You're part of the Mile High
That's
Club.
right.
I'm
I
not
am.
even a part of the Mile High Club.
I'm not.
Oh, really?
No.
Now that's a thrill.
No.
That's a thrill.
I will tell you something that I never thought was real, and I used to think people was lying. Having sex while driving. I thought that was the biggest
Oh, that's
lie
dangerous.
ever.
That is.
I thought that was the biggest lie ever.
Cool.
It is something that is crazy and amazing. And like I said, you'd be surprised how your body and how your mind responds when you're in moments like that.
Yeah.
Yvonne,
Yes.
you commented on that.
Because I mean, I'm an adult. I've been there. While I was driving, while he was driving, while I was at the beach, we were at a pond.
Well, I've done it at the beach, but it was at night.
No, yeah, you get sand all over you too.
I know that was kind of that wasn't cool at all.
But it wasn't really a beach. It was like a grassy area, so it was like away from the water and the sand.
But see, when Chris said like public places, I just don't think. Well, maybe I'm
away from home.
But maybe I'm thinking because nobody was around.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you.
With him is that the thrill of being caught and all that. I was like, I don't want to be caught, so I'm going to take.
It's like your cousin said, you wasn't trying to go.
It's just the thrill of it.
So yes, Toni, you have had sex in public places. We're just going to go on and remove that from your not have done list today.
Yeah.
Well, I don't consider it really public if it's like nobody around.
Okay. And guess what? You're entitled to your opinion. But for all the callers and everybody viewing this, you've done it in public places. Congratulations. You made it.
Yay!
Standing ovation, girl. You keep it going.
Now, the question is, do you know how long ago that was?
Last week.
No, it was long time ago. I don't think I could do it now.
Why?
Because it's like I've gotten older.
And what does that have to do with anything?
Well, some things, I don't think I have. I think I've now have these, I don't have the inhibition that was there when I was younger. Okay. I think as I've gotten older, I've gotten not prudish, because I'm not a prude.
More conservative.
Yeah, I would say you probably
right, Yvonne.
prudish, because I'll be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, because watch this, and correct me if I'm wrong. Remember when you first started having sex with one of your partners as you got older, and it was one of those things where you started trying all different type of positions. You would be sideways, you do it backwards, you would try to do so much shit. You would try to do so much shit. You had to mess up and be like, okay, yeah, that didn't work. Okay, let's just go back to this. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the older you got, it went from doing all these tricks to just, okay, you get on top. Okay, I'm getting on top. Damn, why I gotta get on top? I was on top last time. Okay. Oh, you hit it from the back again? Okay. You get what I'm saying?
So Stephanie, let's see. She says, so you was on a plane by yourself? No, I wasn't on a plane by myself.
So look, we done just found out tonight. Toni was a bigger freak than we even knew. She rented out a whole plane to have sex by herself.
She was on a private jet.
It was a pilot.
No, I wasn't by myself.
When nobody awake, wasn't no camera. There wasn't nobody around, but it was a camera.
Probably, huh? Now that I'm thinking that. Well, back then, no. I don't think it was.
You'd be surprised.
But what if somebody was faking being asleep?
Oh, even better. Hey, this is
I had
what
an audience
right there. Hey, you lock eyes with them and you be like,
oh my gosh.
They have none.
Ooh. Hey, Dana Butler. Good to see you. Oh my gosh. Well, as you can tell, this show is, I told you this was going to be crazy. I told you guys when I did the promo, there are no filters. And I thought I was bad. Well, I'm bad when it comes to cussing. I cuss. But Chris is just.
Chris, what you talking about? I ain't saying nothing but the truth. Look, hold on. So let me ask this question right here.
Oh, shit.
Because look, you know how I get worried about getting older because, you know, I'm getting older. So, you know, I don't want to start not doing certain things that I've always done. Is it true that as men get older, they stop going down on women? Or it's not something that they do as much?
No.
That's not true.
Because I know men that would rather go down more than actual sex.
You have some men. Some men that have to go down.
At this age.
Hey, she said it. As a man, I wasn't going to go there and out there. She said it.
Well, as you get older, you know, men lose their, you know, sometimes they go through erectile dysfunction. And I think I think that's what Yvonne is referring to. That's why they would have to. But in most cases, I think that I don't think that you'll find any difference as they get older. Only the performance itself. It might, or not at all.
My man said, I'm going to take you out, and guess what? We got a 10-minute show tonight.
Oh, my God. So
I forgot, though.
So my cousin Denise, all in my business, were the airplane bathrooms larger back then. I can't imagine trying to get it busy on Southwest. Well, let me tell you how this went. So
she said Southwest.
Wait a minute. You know what? You were skinny then too.
Ooh, hey, see y'all be saying some stuff. I just want y'all to know y'all ain't gonna never hear me make comments about any of that. I understand as a man that we don't talk about that. But look, she said was the bathrooms large enough because I can't picture it on Southwest. Girl, Southwest ain't nothing but an hour flight pretty much almost everywhere you go.
Hold on. Okay, so what happened was it was a trip to Maui. So the airplane, well, the plane ride is a lot longer. So we're talking about 8-9 hours, right?
Yeah.
So flew at night so that by the time we got there, it'd be early morning or whatever, right? So it wasn't in the bathroom. we were in the very back of the plane.
Oh, the best.
And I think that there were like, because in those long flights, you have 2, 3, well, 1, 2, 3 rows.
3 rows.
3 rows of seats. So the very back was basically 2 very long seats divided in half. And they were more like a love seat kind of situation.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was only one person in the back where we were. We were booked in that seat in the back. And we did it there.
So who initiated it?
With
Though?
that
That's the
person
question.
next to you?
Huh?
With that other person next to you?
They were asleep. So they were like sleeping. Their head was like over at the other side of the.
Yeah, right.
And we were like,
But I need you to answer that question.
That they were really asleep.
But I need you to answer that question. Who initiated it?
Me.
See, I love, that's the freak in you. I'm very proud of you. That was a proud moment right there.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I had a question, right? Because so look.
Wait a minute, I gotta read Stephanie's comment because I saw her husband's name. So let me see what it said. Frank is gonna put me out of the bed for laughing. He had to get up. He has to get up at 3. Well, Uncle Frank knows how crazy I am. Shit, I can't help that.
So Yvonne, I got a question for you because you were talking about he wasn't handling his business. His thing was inadequate. My question to you is,
damn, you got a good memory.
I sure do. So my question
to you is, bringing up old shit.
What kind of time limit would be considered good sex? Like, I want to know, like, is there like a certain time limit? Like, what's good? Like, how long is good sex?
You know what, Chris? See, initially, when you first start, because of that anticipation and the foreplay, it's a little bit quicker, Yeah. So after that initial togetherness, then
togetherness. You go, girl.
After the initial thing, then you sit, relax for a few minutes, a little while, and then you go after it again. Now that's where you get into your longer strides.
So for all of y'all, if you wasn't paying attention, she told you it ain't about the first session, it's about the second session. So it's a back to back. So we're gonna get that first one out the way. We're gonna go, hey, my man might get a little excited and he might be premature. But on that second go around is when he gets to put it down and show you what he really all about. See, that's a good woman to understand and explain that for y'all men that maybe go a little quick on the first round. You got to be ready on the second go around. What
you talking about? She's the one that just said that she told a man that he was adequate.
Look,
that was on the first session.
Wait a minute. No, the second never came. I mean, I'm sitting there, I'm laying in the bed, and you know how the second time around, I'm laying around where
I'm sorry,
and it was like, well, it's time for me to get up.
Okay.
I'm like, really?
Wow.
Look, and the stupid thing is it still piss her off till this day.
Because you can see it in her face, right?
Hey, look, but this is, watch my eyes. She was like, and I was just like,
yes.
She was done.
So Tasha said they should thank Yvonne. She gave those men a pass for the initial quickie.
And that's what it was, a quickie. The first one, I mean, that shit was so quick, it was like, bam.
No, wait a minute, hold on. Now, see, this is when I had to talk personally to you, Yvonne. How you know yourself that good so that where this man he couldn't handle it? See, sometimes, ladies, I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes you might have to give that third, fourth time because guess what? He has to get used to you. He is so excited he can't calm himself down. And I'm not talking from experience, but what I'm talking is at the end of the day, I will put it out there.
Hold on. Chris. 3 or 4 times before
Okay, that's maybe too many times.
That's it.
But I'm gonna give you a time where I had a shortcoming. I'm gonna put my shit out there right now. Give you a time. So there was this one woman, and she wasn't a woman; she was a young girl because I was actually in high school. And the crazy thing was, she was so good. It probably didn't go more than 3-4 minutes. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
And that was the first time that ever happened to me. And the stupid thing is, okay, I don't want to put all my business out there, but it's one of those things where it's like, normally when you get the first one out the way, it's like, girl, we got a whole lot more to go. That was just the first round. No, I'm talking like it hit and that was it. Embarrassing. No, I'm being honest with you. I was embarrassed. I couldn't believe it happened to me. I talked so much shit about myself that whole week. But the next time I seen her ass, I tore her ass up. And she was doing it for quite a while after that.
Did she say anything that first time?
She was actually really nice about it. She was like, "You okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, I didn't even know what to say.
You okay? Like you had an accident?
No, I was like, man, like, look, they all outside the door. Like, we should get back out there. Like, it was an embarrassing moment. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. Like I said, seen her ass that next time, tore her ass up exactly the way I needed to, and it kept going after that. So the thing is, that's what I'm saying. You might have some stuff that you don't even know you got, girl. You was blessed.
No. I know what I got.
Count your blessings.
Funny. How funny.
It's just, even though, I have had guys tell me, they talk to me and talk to me, finally get me into bed. They're telling me everything they can do. Baby, I'm going to turn you.
Thank you. I know where you're going with this.
I'm going to make you scream. I'm going to make you holler.
You're going to fall in love tonight, girl.
And I'm, we're doing what we do. And 2 minutes, damn. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I've been anticipating this for so long. So we're laying there, and I'm like, okay, I can understand that. So we're laying there, and we're laying there, and we're laying there, and the sun is coming up, and we're laying there, and I'm ready for round 2. And round 2 ain't never showed up. The next time I saw him, and I asked him, like, is that it? We done?
Hold on, wait a minute. That is, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's almost like telling a man to go deeper, and he already. She said, "Is that it?"
Okay, so let me tell you, this is because it happened to me where this guy was like premature, right? Premature. Yeah. And then it was like just like 2 pumps, and it was like, okay, I didn't really feel it. It was like, and then it was like, and I'm like, okay, did he die?
She said, "Did he die?"
So I kind of like rolled over, like, he's like, "You okay, baby?" I'm like, yeah, yeah.
Hey, he asked you okay? I almost crushed you after I laid on you.
Oh, God, I hate
that. You ain't even got a sweat or nothing.
I hate that. When they land in your chest, and you land there.
Hold on, time out. Hey, no, wait a minute.
All you can say because they want you to talk back.
I'm letting y'all dog the men out way too much. Okay, let me go in on y'all ladies now. Because y'all be laying there and just ain't doing shit. The fuck you doing? Like, do something. Move them hips. Talking about, do I gotta get on top? Y'all be lazy. Y'all be lazy too.
I like on top.
I like all the control, so I want you to be on top, man. I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm gonna be like, you done? I want you to kick that ass.
Oh my God!
Hey, but Toni, you see how I did that, right? I put the hand up here. I was ready.
Yeah. You crazy ass.
But see, watch this, Yvonne. See, the problem is, whenever somebody's doing all that talk, you should already know it's bullshit. Right?
I
off the
do.
bat.
Well, now you do, but it's like in the beginning, before you've heard it so many times, you kind of like, oh yeah, shoot, I can't wait. You anticipating this. You might even go and buy some new lingerie and all kind of stuff just to make it special. And then all of a sudden, when it gets there, it's like, damn, really? Yeah. I done spent $200 on some fucking lingerie.
Then I'd have saved you all that money and told you I'm taking that shit off the moment I get in there anyway.
Oh my God.
Hey, don't waste my time with that bullshit. You know what I came for.
I used to, I was dating this guy for a long time. He used to tell me, because I would go out and buy all this lingerie and stuff, and he would always tell me, don't have nothing on but the radio.
There you go. Hey, there you go.
Yes, ma'am.
I know. Hold on. I'll tell you something. As a man, one of the most uncomfortable things is when you're having sex with your socks on and your socks turn like sideways and shit. I can't do that with socks on. The socks got to come off immediately. I just ain't got time for that.
Whoa. Chris, why do they wear socks?
Huh?
Having sex?
Well, say that again.
Why do they wear socks when they're having sex?
I'm going to be honest with you. The times I had on socks, I can't even explain why I had them on. It was just in the midst of going through what we was doing, the socks never came off. It was the last thing. All I needed was the last bottom part to come off. Look, I get so mad that the socks messing up, I got to snatch them things off. Get off me. You're in the way.
Oh my God. So Miss Michelle Polk, hey you, says not always just talk. Some men got it, even if it's quick shit. You better get quick and get yours first.
Ooh, now I'm gonna be honest with you. You can tell if a man is selfish usually before you even get to that point.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
got to that point without paying attention to that, shame on you. So anyways, if a man ever tell you something like that, then you know what he's all about. He's all about himself, and you know what he's coming for. So, girl, you better get yours before he get his.
So Jacqueline says that it's in comment, or she's commenting on why men wear socks. She said probably have messed up feet.
Now my feet look nice. That's where I'm gonna stop you right there, Miss Jacqueline. My feet look nice.
She bagging on you.
Now she's talking about the mother man. Me and Jackie,
No.
that's my girl. That's my girl. We cool. That's family right there.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we got 5 minutes, you guys. I can't believe this has gone that quick.
Blew by quick.
It really has.
I think that glass of alcohol Chris said I had loosened me up a little bit.
You think?
And that's exactly what I was about to say. Because
I didn't
this
have
went from
This is on natural.
Look, she was like, I don't know. Then she went to when they got their head on your chest.
Exactly.
I'm glad you came out, Yvonne. I'm going to tell you like this. As long as I'm on this show with you, ain't going to be a night where you stay cuddled up in that little
I don't usually. I usually start off slow, but I can end with a bang, okay?
Well, listen here, butterfly. I'm going to make you fly tonight.
Oh, shit. Because I'm telling you, Chris ain't no joke. Oh, my God. When I would sit and produce for them for Man to Man, I'd be sitting back cracking up. And because I wouldn't be on camera, they would just be him and Richard. I mean, I would be over here in tears. They're crazy as hell.
I'll tell you, me and my brother we just know how to go there. And the thing is, and this is like I tell everybody, my advice: be happy and be you. Say what you want to say. Be respectful, but say what you want to say and be happy.
Don't be
caught up in what people are gonna think. I don't be caring what people think. I'm living for me.
That's
exactly. Right. Oh my gosh. Well, we have really, really enjoyed being here with you guys tonight. And I tell you, I got to get my eyelashes off because one is hanging.
Hey, and you didn't even get a session in right now, okay? I'm gonna need you to find some extra different eyelashes if you're gonna be trying to play games like that. Understand? It's grown folks out here. We ain't playing no kid games. Get your eyelashes together. And don't come with no cheap ass wig too, because that motherfucker coming off too.
Oh no. We don't do things that come off. See?
Tony, wait. Yvonne, show you the free type of freak I am. Pull it harder. Harder.
Oh my God. So we're going to get out of here. If you want to catch the show after we have already been in live recording, you can always go to our website at hottopicstalkradio.com. Make sure that you follow us on Facebook under Hot Topics Talk Radio. Also, you can find us on YouTube under the Hot Topics Talk Radio Network. I said I was going to take a call, but then it got out of hand and nobody called. Because
announce that though, let them know. Because if you didn't read, tell them what we doing now.
Oh Lord, what we doing, Chris?
Okay, so look, because she wanted me to say it because she wanted me to take control. So, anyways, from now on, you don't have to just type messages. You can even call in. Your voice will be live on the show. We are looking forward to all the feedback you are willing to give us. I will just be honest with you. Some of the stuff that we might ask you, it might be a little crazy. So hopefully you game and you want here to have some fun. But at the end of the day, you can now call us and send messages on our page. So we want you guys to participate. Please tell all your friends and let them know. We plays no games up here.
So last comment was Tasha says she got to make, wait a minute. Y'all going to make me hit up somebody's church. Somebody's altar on Sunday.
Look, Tony, I'll go in and tell you the saying from man to man. Don't judge me, just pray for me.
That's all you can do. That's serious.
That's it.
Pray for me, because you know what? Last night, Reggie had mentioned that he knows a life coach. I'm going to see if somebody can help me stop cussing. So.
Yeah, it's a little bad, but I love it, though.
I know. Ain't it dirty? It's sexy, ain't it?
Yes, it is. That's that rough stuff. Hey, you see how she grabbed that, Yvonne? You see how she grabbed it? I thought to use both hands. Come on, stop playing. Use both hands.
No.
Hey, you don't want that. Hey, come on. Come on.
Yo, Chris, you got it like that, boo?
In Tony's words, you motherfucking right, I do. Put your damn hands on that shit.
Both hands, huh?
Both hands.
Oh my God.
Hey, but I told you, a lot of when men be talking like that, you already know what it is. So there you go.
There you go.
Hey.
Oh, I tell you, you guys have definitely, my face hurts from laughing. My face hurts, but it's been fun. It has been fun. I'm glad that we could laugh. Like I said, in the midst of everything else that's so serious right now, I'm just glad to be able to laugh. So, you know, so let's keep doing that. Okay. And bring some laughter to somebody else and make them feel good for the night. Not feel good, but
I mean, we can't make you feel good like you want to, but
like
we bring a little bit of fun to you.
So again, thank you for viewing tonight's show here on Hot Topics Talk Radio TV. And again, you can go to our website, check out the show. All of the past shows will be on the website as well as on YouTube. So look us up on YouTube under Hot Topics Talk Radio Network. Keep on following us. We'll be right back here next week on Wednesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific, 10 o'clock Central, and 11 o'clock on the East Coast. Coming back next week at the top of the week on Tuesday with Real World News TV. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your night, fantastic rest of your week. Keep God first, and don't do like Yvonne. Don't call him inadequate. Okay. That is sticking with me. It's just
be nice, ladies and fellas. Tear that ass up.
All right, you guys. We'll talk to you soon. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Great show, guys. Hot Topics Talk Radio TV. We are clear. Good night, everybody.